There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, it's a matchup from the NL Central between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Lance Lynn gets the start for St. Louis in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Reyes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Trying to bunt his way on to open the ball game, but he misses it for strike one. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Right side, but it's well foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line toward the gap in left center, and Reyes is aboard with a leadoff single.
Batting second, the left fielder, Logan Morrison.
So striding forward now, Logan Morrison. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First pitch on its way. And a good call as they pitch out there, but Reyes isn't going yet. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 1-0 delivery. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
2-1 now. Line hard, but foul. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-2 pitch, and that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less. I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way. Fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Reyes on second. Morrison on at first with nobody out. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
Here's Chris Davis now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Reined in. One there. Throw to Adams is in time. They turn the double play. The inning is over. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. 1 man left on. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Jeff Locke gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
At the plate, Danny Santana. He'll lead things off here in the
Leading
bottom
up
half
for
of the
St.
first.
Louis, the shortstop, Danny Santana.
Here's the first pitch to him. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. D-Row, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out. Now a moment here in St. Louis
Batting
to look
second,
at the Cardinals starting
left
lineup.
fielder,
Nero, give us what you
Dylan.
have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
Stepping up now, Dylan Carlson. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Here comes the first pitch. Well, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Matt.
Here's Matt Adams now. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Here comes the first pitch. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. Adams, 30 years of age. He was selected in the 23rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Alfaro is off at first with 2 away. Now a snap throw to first. Back in standing. The 1-1 is a fastball thrown by him for a strike.
Hey, that 2-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cards leave 1. Still no score. Second inning coming up in St. Louis, and with a little bit more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
Here's Carlos Santana now. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top.
He's having another rock-solid year. He's been slumping a little bit at the plate recently. We'll see if he can pick it up here in this one.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. This is grounded foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And right into the shift. Backhanded. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting seventh.
At the plate, Andrew McCutchen, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And that misses, ball one. A swing and a ground ball to third. Alfaro takes it in. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's set to lead off the whole half of the second.
The right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup.
Batting sixth.
And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out a stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
So stepping in, Andrew Broadway, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Ready with the 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball one.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 1-2 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. Moustakas has it, and that's the second out.
Batting seventh. The center
Jake
fielder.
Marisnick will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Marisnick, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's down to third. Santana's got it. Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with. So coming to the plate, Mike Moustakas. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday.
Mike Moustakas.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard. 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Now at the plate, Jeff Locke, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And he fouls this one off. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Fly ball right down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the lineup turns over now for Jose Reyes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is skied into short left center. Carlson coming in. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. At the plate, Kenny Tanner will get to take his
Cardinals.
first cuts here.
The catcher, Kenny Tanner.
First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Oh, and he just carves him up there on 4 pitches, 1 gone.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the box now, Lance Lynn. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Standing in, Danny Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping into the box, Logan Morrison. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Hit hard down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fouled off. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. All right, so time now for the Cardinals Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper minors. Digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Line towards center field. Marisnick is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Digging in, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. In now, Dylan Carlson.
Way to go. Fourth State
didn't
Lewis.
go his way as
The
he
left
popped
fielder.
out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an
Carlson.
adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
The 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the
Now
plate
that-
right there. Trying
the
to
third
bust him in,
baseman.
D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the
Alvaro.
pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 3 homers and 16 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back in standing. The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle, fielded by Moustakas. And he will bypass the double play possibility and take only the out at first.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt
Stepping in,
Adams.
Matt Adams, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. 1 out and a runner on second base. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds
The
him in
right
the dugout
fielder,
and
number
gives him a little
15,
talk about shortening up
Randall.
and putting the ball in play. Good
Griffin.
things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Now to the plate, Randall Grichuk comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Comes set. The 0-1.
Nope.
Outside for a ball. 1-1. 2-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. And Morrison will make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cardinals through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Lead off for the Pirates. The catcher.
So digging in
number
now,
23.
number 23. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually
Now
you're
batting.
trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch
Carlos.
in a 2-strike count, but
Santana.
clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So now Carlos Santana. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Made a
Up
miss
next
on
for
the
Pittsburgh,
off-speed pitch that
the
time.
center
Carlos
fielder,
Santana
Andrew
goes down for out number
McCutchen.
2 in the top half. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Hit sharply on the ground. Alfaro is up with it. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading up
Now
for
with the
the
plate,
Cardinals,
Andrew Broadway.
the second
he got
baseman,
on top of one and was
Andrew
a ground out victim last
Broadway.
time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, center
Grounding in
fielder,
once again,
Jake
Jake Marisnick. He's 0 for 1
Marisnick.
after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball one.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Heading out towards shallow right. Stanton has a read on it. 2 down.
now batting,
Stepping
catcher,
in and ready for another
Kenny
shot, Kenny Tanner.
Tanner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
2 out, nobody on. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Well, that's only the second hit
The
he's
pitcher,
given up
number
tonight,
31.
and the first one didn't do any
Lynch.
damage. So he's not sweating this one at all.
Lynch.
They haven't been able to string anything together.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Lance Lynn. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Right there is Reyes. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Saves an error as this side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Settling in now, Mike Moustakas.
Leading
He'll
off the
start
fifth,
things out here in a
the
tie
second
ball
baseman,
game.
Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run
The
across
pitcher,
yet,
number
so maybe
49.
this walk will jumpstart
Yeah.
their offense a little bit.
Luck.
The pitcher, Jeff Locke, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat, and they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on the first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into
Up
scoring
next to the
position
Pirates,
here.
The shortstop.
Digging in once again, Jose Reyes. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch. And a ball 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Pops this one up. Santana takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Now batting, Logan Morrison. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Moustakas at second with 2 down. Hit sharply on the ground. Broadway is right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give him fits out there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no score. Ready once again, Danny Santana. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The shortstop, Danny Santana.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, the left fielder, Dylan Carlson.
Into the box now, Dylan Carlson, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Set to deliver the 0-1. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting,
stepping
the
in
third
for the
baseman,
Cardinals, Jorge
Alfaro.
He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. As he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The first baseman, Matt.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now. Working the edges, taking the corners, but he left this one right over the plate and cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
In now, Matt Adams, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today,
right
Dan?
fielder,
That was
number
his third
15.
tonight, and it seems
Randall.
we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Randall Grichuk, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Alfaro at third with 2 away. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's got himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch in tight, ball 4, and they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Andrew.
Ready for another shot now.
Broadway.
Andrew Broadway. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is pulled into right. Stanton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Giancarlo Stanton now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Giancarlo.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
3-0 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. He'll go to the bag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting, number 23.
Coming to the plate now, number 23. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Pulled toward right center field. Marisnick is under it. And that's the 3rd out. One left for Pittsburgh. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready now, Jake Marisnick. No hits and 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
The center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Ready on 1-2.
Ball 2.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. A bouncer to the left side. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the catcher.
Striding in, Kenny Tanner. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And you see it there on your screen. Strikeout number 100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad.
Your attention, please.
Mercado will get the
Pinch
call
hitting
to
for the
pinch hit
Cardinals.
here, as we'll see what he
Number
can do with 2
35,
out and the base is
Oscar
empty.
Mercado.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. He'll come into play here at .319. 7 homers, 27 driven in. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And an easy play there from Moustakas, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They lead it 1-0. Carlos Martinez is on his way into the ball game now, as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Carlos Martinez.
Leading off the inning, Andrew McCutcheon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Fouled off. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back. Into the box now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The next 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Step on the bag for one.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Lucas Duda will come on a pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for the Pirates. Number 26, Lucas Duda.
Hit hard to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Jose Reyes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. McCutchen stands at second with 2 gone. Rolled slowly to first. Adams charging in on it. And Adams will just step on the bag, and that will retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Pirates nothing.
Your attention, please.
Shasha is on to
Now
pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 29, Gus Ciascia.
So the lineup flips over and digging in.
Leading off
Danny
for St.
Santana
Louis,
as the switch
the
hitter will take his
shortstop,
cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's not quite as
Santana.
powerful from the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones. Pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
Fastball well outside. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off of down and in.
Count 2-1.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2 the count.
Here now the 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Morrison is there. He's got it 1 away.
Now
So with
batting.
his day over now,
The
you
left
get a look at the
fielder,
final pitching line
Dylan
for the Pittsburgh starter.
Carl.
It's great all night long.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A little bit outside. 2-1. Three and one to the Cardinals left fielder. Jorge Alfaro will be next. The 3-1 pitch. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close.
The
so
batter,
I think this
the
is the
third
way to go
baseman,
here. Get the
Jorge
bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jorge Alfaro will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once.
Meanwhile, here the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
The batter, the first baseman.
And now the
Matt
Cardinals number 4
Adams.
hitter, Matt Adams. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First offering on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals first baseman.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
The right
Wow,
fielder,
he's
number
just a lost
15.
cause in this one.
Randall.
That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Into the box, Randall Grichuk, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's fouled away. Carlson at second, Alfaro at first, 2 out in the inning. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Logan Morrison. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Logan Morrison. Your
Trevor
attention, please.
Rosenthal comes
Now
out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 34, Trevor Rosenthal.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Nope.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Cardinals are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Marisnik. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
It's down to their final
first
out now. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. The count now at 2-1. And this will be a called strike two, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. The Redbirds wrote an important sixth inning to victory in this one. Lance Lynn earns his sixth winning decision in this one as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Jeff Locke to settle with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Trevor Rosenthal wraps it up for the save, his 18th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout, 45,529. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us. Please drive home safely.